Jay Marazzo here with Ugly Mug Productions, and we're on the streets of Portland. And of course, the reason we're on the streets of Portland is to ask a very, very serious question. That question? Well, we think of sustainable and green. What does that mean to us?
It keeps on going. It doesn't run out.
Something that is an industry activity that can be continued in a responsible, socially responsible, and environmentally responsible manner indefinitely.
Earth-friendly.
Basically lessening your impact on the environment as much as possible.
Something that is long-term.
Guess green, vegetables, sustainability, grow your own.
It's recyclable.
Sustainable means sustainable. It means that you can keep recycling it forever. It won't do any damage.
That things are reusable.
Something that's, makes business sense, but also makes, sense for the environment or, people in general.
Green is like with the earth, in harmony with earth.
To be able to sustain life on the planet. And green is just common sense.
Go green, it goes pretty deep for me.
Well, how deep?
I like the green. It goes pretty deep. It goes all the way up to the person and their personality, and really care about this world and it being able to support the way that you live. We need to breathe. Why keep cutting down the trees?
Plan and prepare for the future.
In the context of a company, that it would mean that they're doing things that, in their production of whatever they're making, they're doing it in a way that's not hurting the environment in any way.
I would say sustainable means something that doesn't have to be produced over and over again.
To me, sustainable means something that is reproducible and something that lasts a long time, making a quality product.
Something that would be like the way God created it, like something that's from the earth.
To be sustainable means to live within your means, basically, is how I feel.
To me, green is like life. If something's alive, it's green.
So do you think possibly that the term sustainable and green is being overused by a lot of companies?
Probably, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's used enough out of context that, it has lost a lot of its meaning.
Overly used at this point, and I think as a consumer you have to stop and really look at that, how they're using it.
It's I guess through the misuse of the term on various different levels is what makes it seem more of a sales pitch than anything.
Yeah, when it's used the wrong way, and I think there's a lot of companies or individuals who may be saying that it is green when maybe it is in the spirit of it, maybe it's not.
Basically, whenever you see giant corporations that have no problem doing all kinds of evil all around the world going on this green bandwagon, seems like just a big way to make money.
Businesses are using it to get more business, and they're not exactly being green and sustainable. Maybe they have compostable stuff, but then they're still wasting a lot of food, wasting a lot of water.
Sometimes it bothers me because, maybe I was reading about a new backpack that's being made that says, it keeps 26 water bottles out of the dumps or whatever. And to me, it's 26 water bottles. I'm sure that's, 5 American people, 10 American people a day probably drink that. It just doesn't seem it seems like a ploy to get people in, they're doing something good, but really it doesn't make a difference.
It's used in the sense that I don't know, it's tied into the whole global warming, and then, we're destroying the environment, so people capitalize on that.
Well, no, I think right now they're kind of important, actually, just because of the global warming and all that stuff.
I don't know, I think the whole green sustainable movement is just blown way out of proportion, to be completely honest. The whole idea of climate change and global warming, I think it's all a load of crap, to be honest.
It's become more of a marketing term than it has an actual state of life, which is sad. People understand that they want to help the environment, but I don't think the average person quite knows what it entails.